Hi, everybody. We are in the Charlotte Rush coach's office on this video Wednesday, February the 8th. And we're going to talk Charlotte Rush hockey today. We're here at the Extreme Ice Center, and I have with me the head coach of the USP3, Charlotte Rush, Trevor Jewell. And Trevor, first of all, congratulations are in order. The Charlotte Rush clinching second place in the USP3 South Division, and that's a great honor. You and Ryan did a terrific job recruiting and guiding this team to a second place finish. The USP3 team did not make the playoffs last year, but vault from there all the way to second place in the USP3 South. Congratulations.
Yeah, it's been a great year, and the guys have been rewarded for their efforts on and off the ice, and I think it's been a great experience for both of us right now with the group we have, and right now the work actually starts. So we're proud of the guys. You know, we were happy when we clinched, but you know now it's really back to business. So we'll get back to work, and we got a big one this weekend against Hampton.
I may be off a little bit on the numbers, but I think it's 12 straight for the USP3 and 16 of 17, but it's been an incredible run since the third week in November.
Yeah, we've been lucky to go on a pretty good run here, but I'm not really sure. We're just focused on what we can control, and if that's winning games, then that's what it takes. But it's good to have a streak and things like that. I don't really want to call it a streak because you never know what can happen. But right now we're just focused on the task at hand, and that's Hampton, and then preparing for the playoffs right now. So that's our next biggest thing is Hampton right now.
Trevor Jewell is our guest, the head coach of the USP3 Charlotte Rush here in this video Wednesday from the coach's office, the Charlotte Rush coach's office here at the Extreme Ice Center. Trevor, you guys had a week off this past weekend. There are some pluses and minuses with that, but when the guys came back Monday to get back to practice, how were they after the break?
They weren't bad. They were their usual selves, but a little bit sluggish right off the bat. But we tried to nip that in the bud right away. I don't like having a weekend off, as you know, but it was back to work last week, and back to work this week, preparing for what we have this weekend.
Of course, Trevor, second place is secured. We have the Hampton Roads Whalers coming in this weekend. Trevor, what will your modus operandi be? Are you going all out to win these games? Are you going to rest some guys, not risk anybody getting injured? What will your modus operandi be for these two games this weekend?
Well, obviously we want to win those games, and we're going to do everything we can to do that and achieve that task. But it'll be tough. We got a few guys out with suspensions, and without those guys in the lineup, it hinders us a little bit in certain areas. But I think we'll be just fine with the lineup we have. The guys just have to bring it every day and every shift and make sure they're ready to go for this weekend.
And talk about those suspensions, Trevor. Unfortunately, they were pretty severe, more than the usual one-gamers.
Yeah, it was tough. The league decided to take another look at our games, and Carolina got a few suspensions as well. And I think it was, I don't know if any of it was really extremely deserved. I think, outside of maybe Grant's fight, nothing that was handed down was that warranted, I don't think. But, we lose guys like Baldwin and Dunn, and, those are big losses for us up front, and losing Grant on the back end is another tough one. And then Holland, his physical presence, not having him in the lineup is another, pretty decent loss for us. So it's tough, but we gotta just keep pushing here and make sure the guys are prepared, and the guys that are in the lineup know exactly what to do, and make sure their attention to detail is there, and make sure they're ready for the drop of the puck come Saturday.
Well, Trevor, again, a big season for the Charlotte Rush, getting all the way up into second place. Let's talk about the playoffs right now. Is there anything you can tell us? A lot of the fans are so excited about the playoff run. They are going to be at home here at the Extreme Ice Center, but is there anything you can tell us about opponent, anything set for right now in that regard we can just let our fans know about?
As of right now, obviously all the games are at home. We locked that up with second place, and we'll be playing Palm Beach in the first round. They're gonna bring some attitude and some edge, and we're gonna have to be prepared for them. I think they have a pretty decent team down there, and our guys have to be up to the task. But we're definitely gonna need the fans there to support us and make sure we're on our toes and make sure we're ready to go and win a playoff series hopefully. So the first time in USP3 history, that'd be nice. So again, Palm Beach is another tough team. They're a backdoor team right now, so we got to be wary of that. They're going to be hungry, but we have to be a little bit hungrier.
So again, the agenda for the USP3 Charlotte Rush, 2 games this weekend to close out the regular season here against the Hampton Roads Whalers. That would be at 4:30 here at the Extreme Ice Center this Saturday, and then Sunday at 9:30, and then the regular season will be put to bed, and then we go to the playoffs against Palm Beach the following weekend. Please go to our Charlotte Rush website for complete playoff information, also our social media sites as well, the Charlotte Rush YouTube channel, also Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Again, Trevor, to you and Ryan, congratulations on a great USP3 season and securing that second spot, and we look for a couple of good games this weekend and also exciting playoffs coming up.
Thanks, Tim.
All right, that's Trevor Jewell, head coach of the USP3 Charlotte Rush. Again, I'm Tim Donnelly, voice of the Charlotte Rush, and thank you so much for watching.